Hi everyone, welcome to my inaugural guided meditation session. Today, I thought it would be really important to actually open up this channel with a meditation on forgiveness. Um, Forgiveness is, I think, we, there's, we have adages around forgiveness, but we don't really get trained on how to forgive one another, how to forgive ourselves, how to forgive the world. And I think the act of forgiveness is really important for releasing injustice and karmic wrongs. Um, so I think I really wanted to open up today's forgiveness session with today's meditation session with forgiveness, because I think I posted on my Instagram about caste slavery and the history of caste slavery in my own family, and the importance of asking for forgiveness from the people that our families and lines have oppressed. And so and to also forgive those who have oppressed us. So, I think we can think about this in the immediate sort of personal circles of the interpersonal relationships that we have, in which we can seek forgiveness or ask or provide forgiveness to those who may not even come asking for that, but so that we can release it. But also, I think more largely in a community and societal level too, can be a very powerful thing. And really, again, it's all about reducing suffering, and to release that negative energy. So I did my little my tarot deck shuffle, and if you are curious about that, I do have a video talking about how I use tarot, but I thought it was very apropos that I picked the Justice card in reverse, and I love the beautiful, beautiful picture imagery, all the flowers, and this deck is all women, and women of color mostly, but it's from the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot deck. The inverse or the reversed Justice card talks about unfairness and karmic wrongs and seeking forgiveness, owning up to what you've done in the past, all those things. So I loved that that's what came up. And just really meditating on that idea of like, forgiveness is a way of sort of uprighting that justice when it's reversed. So that is our card for today, and I'm gonna do a guided meditation now. This will probably take between 5 to 7 minutes. I'm just going to walk us through a meditation, but you could do this in a much longer format, with multiple people or thoughts that you have that you need to release. But I'll just kind of walk you through the guided meditation. There's going to be 3 stages. One in which you forgive somebody who has done you wrong, one in which you ask for forgiveness from somebody that you have done wrong to, and then one where you forgive yourself, which is really powerful, I think. So I'm going to start with the bell, the little singing bowl that I have, which, fun story, it's a small singing meditation bell. Apparently it's very hard to make it sing because it's small. It's just a little one that fits in my hand. So I ended up buying it. And so sometimes I can get it to sing and sometimes I can't. And I have just come to accept, like, that's just the way it is. So I'll ring the bell. I'll walk us through the guided meditation, and then ring the bell again at the end, and close with the Samskritam shloka. So I'll explain what it means after. So here we go. All right. I want to settle into your seat. Have your back upright. And be grounded, whether you're sitting cross-legged or you have your feet on the floor, or you're standing. Just feel your feet pressing into the ground, your legs. If you're sitting, you can put your hands on the tops of your thighs. And we're just going to center ourselves here with a few breaths. We're going to breathe in through our nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale anything you're holding with the mouth. One more time. All right, now we're just going to practice our breath work, breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the nose. You can breathe as long or as short as your body wants to. It doesn't have to be long, deep breaths. Just breathe for about a minute here and just focus on the inhale and the exhale. You can even say to yourself, inhale every time you inhale and exhale every time you exhale. And just try to, every time your mind wanders, to bring it back to the breath. Now, I'd like you to bring to mind someone who has done you wrong. And to start off with, you don't want to pick somebody who has done you gravely wrong. Somebody who might have said something to you out of anger or treated you not very kindly. Bring that person to mind and picture them sitting across from you in a chair. Now remember to breathe. As you look at this person, I want you to feel into your heart and feel into that person's heart. Despite the wrong that this person might have done to you, at our heart centers, we are the same. Now, bring to mind the wrong that this person did to you. Feel how it makes you feel in your body. Acknowledge that this was not just. Now, looking at the person sitting across from you, tell them, I forgive you for the harm you have done, whether you did it intentionally or unintentionally. I forgive you so that I may release this. And with the breath, let it go. I want you to imagine that in releasing this, you have also allowed this other person to release this harm, whether they were conscious or unconscious of what they did to you. What a relief. And if it's in your heart, you want to get up, hug that person, shake their hand, give them a wave, head nod. And allow them to be on their way. Now, returning to your body, to yourself. Feel the new space you have created. It's nice. Remember, well, there's about 5% of the process that's about the other person, 95% about forgiveness. It's about you and what you're holding on to. feels good to let it go. Now, I did say at the beginning of this that we were going to do 3 parts, but I think this is about 5 to 7 minutes already, so we'll close here, and I'll do the other 2 in another sessions. We can close this one part of the forgiveness process with 5 deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. And as we close this practice, you might want to put a hand over your heart. Just breathe some gratitude into your being. Thank you. Thank you for this experience. I will close here with a Sanskritam shloka that my father taught me that I love. Asatoma satgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You can wiggle your fingers and toes, invite feeling back into your body, and slowly open your eyes. Well, I hope that was helpful for you. Yeah, you can use this for many people, many specific instances. You can do a longer meditation, a shorter meditation. You can do the meditation right after somebody does something to you that hurts you. The Samskritam shloka that I said at the end. So you start with Om, which is the universal sound in Hindu mythology and philosophy and spiritual traditions. It's supposed to be the sound that starts the universe and ends the universe. So it's just an invocation of that sort of unity, I think. And then the shloka goes, Asatoma Satgamaya, which means from untruth to truth may I go. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, which means from darkness to light may I go. Mrityorma Amradam Gamaya, which means from death, I would say from suffering, honestly, to the nectar, sweet nectar, which some say is everlasting life, but I think it's sweet nectar. I like that. To that may I go. And then you close with Om again. So yeah, we are at 20 minutes, which is a lot longer than I was hoping for, but c'est la vie. I hope this was really helpful for you all. And I'll check back in next week with another meditation. Bye.